what the DSP is proposing. Senator Wadada, you just came now. Allow those who were here to talk. Okay, if you have the understanding of the subject matter, go ahead and contribute.
Distinguished colleagues, on the same item A, mine is on the percentage. 1% is the most acceptable and implementable or implemented. Excuse me, I have the floor. Would you listen to me to the end? Jimo Ibrahim, this is not capital market. Shut up and behave.
I know.
I apologize.
Senator,
I apologize, but behave yourself.
Senator Jimo Ibrahim. Distinguished Senator Jimo Ibrahim. Even the use of the language, Wadada knows that he was about to face punishment. So I'm sure he's going to apologize.
I apologize.
Wadada.
I sincerely do.
No, withdraw the language and then apologize.
I said I apologize.
No, I didn't say what you said. I said withdraw.
It is withdrawn, but next time don't interfere that way.
Okay. So
it is
withdrawal and apology hereby accepted.
Okay. What I was saying, Mr. President, is that 1% is the international accepted.
No, sorry, we are not redrafting the bill. We are doing clause by clause constitution. So listen to this. What is recommended by all is that 3% of the total revenue collected by the service, which we have now corrected to shall, which shall be appropriated by the National Assembly, because here what they had was may. In other words, they can spend the 3% without appropriation. But we are now saying shall. Shall is compulsory. Which shall be appropriated by the National Assembly, subject to the review of the percentage from time to time, depending on the economic situation or as the economic situation requires.
I understand that. What I'm saying is ours should be
and note, what is currently being collected is 4%. So they say
but oil is inclusive here. Since oil is inclusive, that's why I am saying ours being transitional for now should be 2%. 2% instead of.
Okay. Though you are this is Senator Wadada. This is Senator Wadada. Look at your order paper. Your Senate standing orders. 2023 as amended. Open to order 84-2. No, use your microphone.
84-2 says no amendment shall be moved which is inconsistent with any already agreed upon or any decision already come to by the committee, and the chairman may at any time during the discussion of a proposed amendment withdraw it from the consideration of the committee if in his opinion the discussion shall have shown that the amendment violates the provisions of this rule. So then we must
what it means is that the committee had agreed
that houses the headquarters, and we agreed And that's why I've been running up and down, conferring with my distinguished chairman of this committee. So may we have clearer direction, Mr. President, as to where that provision or clause is. Because I can't find it. And if it is not there, then this is an opportunity for us to insert it after section 36, so that we can put a clause that in the case of computation of oil, the taxes deductible and payable by all sector workers operating outside their headquarters, that those tax revenues be computed and paid to the states where the facilities are domiciled. So I seek that clarification, Mr. President. Thank you.
It's reflect on. We can't make two sets of laws on pay as you earn. There are people working in FCT, but they live in Nasarawa State. There are people who work in Lagos, Mr. President, and they live in Ogun State. The logic of pay as you earn, my brother, is that you pay based on your residence, not where your office is. Because it is in your residence that your family, your children will attend public schools and any of those services provided by state government. The purpose of tax is to address the social needs of human beings. And so if you tamper with this,
Use your mic. Use your mic.
Sir?
Your mic was not working.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Mr. President.
Sorry, President, I think you gave me the floor. The issue here raised by Senator Dixon.
No, but let's go to the clause.
There is nothing offending in this bill because we have the State Inland Revenue Service. They are to find out where the residence is and they go there and collect the tax. It is not this bill. It's okay the way it is.
Let me explain.
And it's residency requirements that is no. The argument does not offend this very bill as it is.
We are on clause by clause consideration.
Yes, I'm making contribution
when Senator Tambuwa.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm coming. He has answered this question in section 87 by showing that how do you call it? The Joint Revenue Service cannot make laws for the collection of state taxes. And so this act provides for creation of state revenue service by the states. It's already there. So the states will create their own revenue service. And so it is not the federal government that will collect taxes for states. So that answers your question. It's there. They have made that recommendation. So when we go there, we put it properly for better understanding. And what you were saying was a situation whereby somebody is working in your state and paying tax in another state. We must correct it because it has been part of the agitations that the Niger Delta people have been complaining about. Yes.
Point of order, Mr. President. On bill in the committee of the whole of the Senate, the chairman of the committee shall call the number of each clause in succession, or the first and the last number of a group of clauses, and if no amendment be offered thereto, or when all proposed amendments shall have been disposed of, shall proceed to put the question that the clause or the clause as amended stand part of the bill. Mr. President, as we know, we all know this. Mr. Chairman, we all know this process. You will be calling clause by clause, we're going clause by clause. If anybody has an amendment, such person will raise up his hand. And the chairman will now align to move that amendment. And the question will be put. So it's not time for debate. Otherwise, we'll remain here till tomorrow. It's a procedure. Mr. Chairman, please guide the Senate so that we follow the normal procedure. Mr. Chairman.
You have the DSP. I had mentioned clauses 46 to 60. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Now I know you are tired. So clauses 61 to 75.
Laws on certain matters for the state house, for the state government. Clause 87 is talking about establishment of the State Internal Revenue Service.
It's an observation. Sorry. I observed that members of the Finance Committee that worked on this bill. So this is the time that he should be listening to us. If there is an amendment, you go and reflect it. But not the time for you to consult with members of your committee. But if all members of your committee are coming to you, you wouldn't have time to listen to the observations of the Senate. Please continue.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. State Internal Revenue Services for states with their functions, with their management, structures for state revenue services. Can we, under the Constitution, Mr. Chairman, I have my concern?
We cannot. Yes.
Expunge. They are expunged.
Okay. So please move a motion, Senator.
Well, Mr. Chairman,
Before we do that.
No, use your. It's my candid opinion. Houses or assemblies.
We all agree.
Huh?
But no.
We are taking over the jobs of state houses or assemblies, and we can only do so when they have crisis. But right now they don't have crisis. By Section 11 of the Constitution, it gives us the power to take over the functions of the houses or assemblies where they are unable to do so. But right now we don't have that situation, so we cannot make a law here foreclosing the ability of the houses.
Let's look at the content, sir. Before we throw it out, let's read the content of what is in this bill first. Let's read the content. That section says that without prejudice to the powers of the state governments with respect to administration of income tax of individuals pay SUR, stamp duties, each state may establish a state internal revenue service. That's what it says.
they have already.
You can say that it's superfluous, but I mean, it does not delegate on the powers of the state.
Sorry, the proposition that states should be allowed to create their own revenue service as recommended in Section 87 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So the entirety of those provisions that allow the National Assembly to make to create state revenue service, those provisions are hereby expunged. And so please, Senator Tambua, move a motion and mention the areas that should be expunged.
My distinguished colleagues, having been established that it will be superfluous for us to pass these provisions as contained in clauses 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 99, I hereby move that all of these be expunged from the bill.
Any seconder? 98. Because I think section 99 is about creation of executive chairman.
Yes. Okay, Your Excellency.
Which we have to discuss.
Yes, Excellency.
So the motion has been moved and seconded that we expunge from clauses 87 all the way to clause 98. Those in support that those areas be expunged, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. So 87 to 98 hereby expunged. Now let's look at clause 99. No, just clause 99. Clause 99 says, executive chairman. The powers and duties which are conferred on the executive chairman of the relevant tax authority by this bill and other tax laws shall be exercised by the executive chairman or by such other persons authorized to exercise such power. Is there anybody who may wish, chairman, you want to move a motion that this be changed from executive chairman to executive vice chairman to exercise the powers of all the tax bills? It was there, but it's important for clarity. I'm saying it's better to err on the part of surplusage. Section 99.
Mr. President, my executive chairman from section 99 and onward should be changed to executive vice chairman.
Thank you. Dear Senator.